Prabhupada Ki Jai, Brahman Sarvacharya Stotra Sadasya Srimad Bhagavatam Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Anantapuri Vaishnava Namacharya Hridas Thakur Prem se wo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shatkaya Dada Shivasana Gaur Bhakta Gangamai Ramai Kaveri Maya Bhakti Devi Shamaveda Bhakta Vrinda Thy own Premanande all glories to Sandhya all glories to Sandhya all glories to Brahman Gauranga all glories to Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda 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 Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda 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 Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya chapter 10, text number 59. Tanhate Haila Chaitanyera Abhibhava Alaukika Ache Prabhura Aneka Swabhava Tanhate Tanhate in him Har Leela there was Chaitanya of the Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Abhirbhava appearance. Alaukika uncommon. Aiche like that. Prabhura of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Aneka various. Swabhava future. Translate or given by His divine graces of regard to our teacher. In his body there was very symptom of Abhirbhava. Such appearance was uncommon. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu displayed many such pastimes through his life, through his different features. In Gaura of the Desha, Deepika 73-74, it is said that Nakula Brahmachari displayed the props Avesha and Pradyumna Brahmachari the appearance Abhirbhava of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are many hundreds and thousands of devotees of Lord Chaitanya among whom there are no special symptom. But when a devotee of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu functions with a special props, he displayed the future called Avesha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally spread the Sankirtana movement and he advised all his inhabitants of Bharatavarsha to take up his cult and preach it all over the world. The visible bodily symptom of the devotee who follows such instructions are called Avesha. Srila Srimananda Sena observed such a Avesha symptom in Nakula Brahmachari, who displayed symptoms exactly like those of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita stated that in the age of Kali, the only spiritual function is to broadcast the holy name of Lord. But this function can be performed only by one who is actually empowered by Lord Krishna. The process by which a devotee is thus empowered is called Avesha, or sometimes it is called Satya Avesha. Pradyumna Brahmachari was formerly a resident of a village known as Vyari Gancha in Karna. There is a description of him in the Antya Lila of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, 2nd chapter, in the Antya Kanta of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavatam, chapter 3 and 9. Om Darshan. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnana-salakayam Sarsururuminitam Jnana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manovishtam Sthapitam Jnana Bhutaleshwaya Rupa-katha-makyam Dadati Swadhamati. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutaleshwade Bhakti-vedanta Swami Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharya Nirvisheshwari Pastha Pradesh. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shasvaita Radha Shasvaita Gauravani Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Vedam Sutta Pangoro Mamata Vedade Masya Krishna Vedam Bhota Radha Namo Padaya Krishna Pracharya Vishnu Devi Darshan Gita Bhagavad Bhagavad हिंदी थोड़ा मिक्स करके देखिए। एक्चुअली हम हिंदी और अंग्रेजी मिक्स करके थोड़ा क्लास करते हैं, क्योंकि हम कभी हिंदी थोड़ा लैंग्वेज होता है अंग्रेजी। Actually here there is two personalities mentioned. One is Mangala Brahmachari and Pradyumna Brahmachari. In the purports, the Prabhupada is given wonderful description. Actually, the duty of the Bharatavasi. तो भारत भूमि में कोई जन्म लेता है उनको ड्यूटी क्या है? एक्चुअली हर देश में थोड़ा स्पेशलिटी होता है. Actually, you can see in England or Switzerland they have clinics, and you can see in Germany they have technology, and in China they have cooking. They cook different kind of food. But in India, what is the specialty of India? ये खास बात क्या बताएं? Actually, भारत भूमि से मनुष्य जन्म सार्थक करो परोपकार. One who take birth in the Bhagavatam, they should take up Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam seriously and learn it and follow. Then they should spread throughout the world. Actually, this activity is personally taken by Srila Prabhupada. Actually, what is the specialty of Prabhupada? Actually, Prabhupada has faith onto this. One is the order of his Guru. Another is Guru. He has great faith onto him. Also asked Prabhupada, Srimad Bhagavatam, everything is there. But he has great faith in what he named under order of his Guru. You can say, oh, normally only few people get order directly from Guru. How others get what we do. Actually, there is a standard order is that. So the whole Parampara, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told this order. Amara Agya Guru Bhagavad. You become spiritual master and save the entire world. Particularly save the Mumbai. You become spiritual master. How do you become spiritual master? Actually, my Gurudev, this Holiness Dev, he told, become very simple to become spiritual master. Normally they say so many things. There is there, Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam, these are all the words is there. But the main thing is just whatever you learn from your Guru, just do that. Actually, once Pandit Maharaj gave instruction, whatever you realize, you preach. That's why I preach about one thing about, particularly about Prasad. Because I realize by taking Prasad, you become happy. As well as you can make others also by simple process. Actually, Prabhupada gave these two things. He gave holy name and Prasad. Actually, his god brothers, they went to sometimes abroad also. But they couldn't make, because they teach about Krishna as well as the rules and regulations. But Prabhupada, he gave simply come and take a part of the Sankirtan moment, chant, dance, take Krishna. What is the difficulty? Actually now, one of the Prabhupada servant, his name is Sridhar. He wrote a book called What is the Difficult? Actually Krishna Bhakti बहुत आसान है. कृष्ण भक्ति कैसा होता है? Actually वो अंदर से आता है. Actually प्रहलाद से वो भागवतम में बताता है. Actually 4 नियम फॉलो करना आसान है. 4 नियम तोड़ना बहुत तकलीफ है. Actually people think, actually modern days I used to see one person is big, somebody come and ask, if I enjoy, so much bitter, I am not enjoying, I am suffering because actually I caught into this, I couldn't give up. That is the problem. Actually दारू पीते रहता है एक आदमी, वो अलग में बोलता है आप एंजॉय करता है, वो बोल रहा है हम एंजॉय नहीं करते, वो बहुत कठिन है, दारू बहुत टेस्टी नहीं है. Taking gulab jamun is very tasty. That is given by Prabhupada. Actually, he didn't told don't give up all these things. He told take prasadam. By taking prasadam, whatever anartha inside you will go. It's confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. ISKCON santo mukhyante sarvani vichite agam baba ye bhajante atmarana. Actually, just by offering food with love and devotion, Krishna accepts. When Krishna accepts, it's very good. There is no Papa is there. Even by taking prasadam, you will get rid of from the previous Papas. Actually, there is one pastime like Ramanujacharya. Actually, Ramanujacharya had a guru. His name is Yadava Prakash. He is a Mayavadi guru. Once, actually, the Mayavadi guru tried to he said there is one girl, he said there is a rich man's daughter. He has some ghost. He got Brahma Rakshas को पकड़ता है वो नारी को. इसलिए वो क्या करा? Actually वो this guru, this Yadav Prakash went to cure him. But this girl told, you cannot cure me. You just ask your disciple Ramanujacharya, put his feet on me. Then he told, how do you know all these things? I know your previous birth. Actually, once there is a Vaishnavas, they are going from Srirangam to Tirupati. On the way, there is a place called Ammamandapam. There is one temple called Srirangam. There is one Ram temple there. Actually, in the Ram temple, the devotees are taking prasad. वो प्रसाद लेता है. उनके बाद उनका प्रसाद वो जूता है ना, जूता फेंकता है. वो जूता एक what called there is a leech. His name is Udupu. I don't know in Hindi. Udupu, they use this Udupu for climbing the fort. They keep that, put that and they fly. There is one kind of lizard, yeah. It's a big lizard. Actually, that this Yadav Prakash once in the previous studies there is he's taking some prasadam from the devotees, Mahaprasadam. He got a big post. He's become great Vedic Pandit, but he's become Mayavadi. But still, he's become Guru of Ramanujacharya. After some time, he got realized I am wrong. Then, by the mercy of mother always go and take shelter of Ramanujacharya. Then he took shelter of Ramanujacharya. So, this one the said, take little prasadam, Mahaprasadam. He get rid of from all the Papa. He become the great Pandit. And also he realized, first he realized Mayavada, then he realized the Vaishnava, he become Vaishnava. So, prasadam is very important. And so that's why Prabhupada's preaching is very simple. Give holy name, give prasadam, that's one. Don't talk so many things. Actually, I remember there is a great preacher, his name is Ammamandapam. is a scientific preacher. He told actually this scientific preaching, what is the very important thing? Give prasad. Actually, the Mataji who is preparing prasad, she is the preacher. Because one who prepare prasadam, they have conviction about holy name and the Lord, then automatically want that happen. I also, before coming to ISKCON, I have some unwanted things. But they gave one small cup of sweet rice, Mangala sweet. Just taking that, everything go. My Miss Bala is telling, yesterday you were taking so many things, now you are not taking. Actually, they didn't preach so much, just to give the prasadam. Actually, powerful tool of prasadam, preaching is prasadam. So, actually, there is one conference made by our great TDC, which is Srirangam. Actually, in 1996, there was a big conference. They brought all the lot of Nobel literature. Actually, they gave wonderful class, everything, there is a conversation, everything happened. Then they went to Mayapur, they gave wonderful class. Actually, these people who are eating so many unwanted things, they are telling, we thought vegetarian means only sukha, it's not very good, only dry. But when we take delicious prasadam, we got convinced, we become vegetarian. Actually, you cannot make 100-hour lecture, convert one, become devotee, just to give one simple prasadam. Little prasadam. Go back to Krishna. Actually, in Srirangam, once Ramanja is walking, the bank of the Kund part, Chandras. Actually, he's walking. While walking, he put prasadam, little prasadam, put some extra prasadam, put in the pond. All the feasts, they take prasadam, immediately they become 400 and went to Vaikuntha. All the disciples of Ramanujacharya, they asked, we are taking every day prasadam. We are taking once, they went to back to Vaikuntha. But we are taking every day, so what about us? He told, actually, these feasts never differentiate what is this. This is sweet prasadam, this is katta, this. Actually, similarly, when you take prasadam with full actually consciousness, actually prasadam and Krishna is not different. Just by taking prasadam, actually in one purport, Bhagavad, Prabhupada mentioned Bhagavad purport, chanting 16 rounds and taking prasadam is equal. So you can take 60 days, prasadam of nothing wrong. Actually, yesterday I am reading this Prabhupada Leela. So that gives the Prabhu. There is one passage, there is one Pradyumna Prabhu. He is a Sanskrit translator of Harish. Actually, he is editor for Prabhupada. Actually, once he is in the class, he is so drowsy, he is sleeping. Prabhupada asked, oh, you are so drowsy. Next day, he started reduce his prasadam. He's taking very simple prasadam. Next day, there are all the brahmacharis are taking prasadam. Prabhupada asked, where is Pradyumna? I said, probably good. Prabhupada, because I am getting sleepy, so I am reducing the prasadam. Then Prabhupada told, actually, how you continue, you are going to continue your spiritual life without taking prasadam. Immediately he covered, start taking prasadam. Good, you can take prasadam. Nothing wrong. Actually, in the beginning, you should take take nice prasadam. I remember because I have हमारा थोड़ा आदत है कोई होटल में खाने के लिए ISKCON में फुल टाइम हो गया इसलिए हम सारा होटल खुलने से एक I made a trick. What I did just before going to book table, book bag, I used to take all the sweet rice which is remaining in the pot. And all the Jagannath, the Bhagavatam, I take, fill, then go for outside. Then you don't feel to take anything going outside. Because my father used to take, we are the Vaisya family, used to go. Actually, before going for business, we take where is the hotels which is available, which item is available. We first click that one. So we are addicted to going to hotel all these things. So just by taking full prasadam, you actually there is a one slogan in Bhagavad Gita, Siyami Vartande, very beginning you should take prasadam very nicely. You should not feel to take something like wow. Actually, in our Kumbakonam I am preaching only 2 words, chant 16 down, accept prasadam. Beginning we say accept prasadam. And after actually when they come to a particular level, accept only prasadam. Then you will get initiation. Because Sandhya apne aap se aada hai. Actually prasadam खाने में only prasadam means all the 4 regulative principles automatically come. Don't worry, no need of the. Actually, I don't teach them what not to do. I just just to give the instruction what to do. Actually, I used to ask this 2 questions. You want to become good mother or bad mother? Actually, bad mother takes his son to the hospital when the doctor says, don't give all these things. They see the list, she sees the list, and she says, oh, I cannot give all these things, so I don't give anything. That's the bad mother. Good mother, she takes to doctor and she used to ask, what I can give? See, did she make all the preparation? Similarly, what is good? We want to become good mother or bad mother? Good mother. So actually the communication thing is okay, yes. That's why you ask what should offer to Krishna. Don't ask what should not offer to Krishna. That's good devotee or bad. Actually, so many people they are not coming to ISKCON because they think they will not take these. But in ISKCON, you can eat like anything. I heard once in Bombay Jugu, they offer 4,000 varieties. And in Coimbatore they offered 1,500 varieties. But we don't preach about this thing. How we take prasadam nice prasadam. Actually, ISKCON में join करने से one thing is confirmed, you get delicious prasadam. Actually, the simple definition of ISKCON means actually you make varieties of prasadam offered to Lord, varieties of prasadam, and accept only which is favorable for your body. What is this? There is 3 things. One is make varieties of prasadam offered to Lord, and accept what is favorable for your body. Actually, in Tirupur there is a proverb is there. Marundana venda yapeki. You don't need to take any medicine. Arati after the 40 minutes. Actually, while eating, after eating, if it is digestible for your body, it's good. Actually, there is I will tell you one. Normally, we have doubt how much we should take. Actually, normally people think equality means you have 10, say 100 gulab jamun. You have to divide it into 10 people. How much gulab jamun families? 10. Not 10. Actually, how much one can take? That much you should take. Maybe if somebody will say, actually 2 gulab jamun, they cannot say, okay. Like not gulab jamun, it's any food. Idli, you can say. Few idlis are sufficient for somebody. Somebody need more idlis. So equality means how much they can eat, that much. How we can decide how much we can eat? With full 6 senses. We have 6 senses. Normally people say 5 senses. But Bhagavad Gita says 6 senses. Manas sasta indriyani pratisthani. We have 6 senses. All the 6 senses should be concentrated by eating, by accepting prasadam. We should not see mobile and take prasadam, and we should not gossip anything by taking prasadam. Full concentration. Actually, Jagannath paid prasadam. This is Jagannath prasadam. We should meditate how Jagannath enjoyed this. When you do like this, When your stomach is full, it will give some symptom. It's called burning. What is in Hindi we have? Diga. Actually in Saurashtra we say Dega. Actually when you get that Dega, then you should stop. First Dega you try to stop, second Dega you stop. Actually this is taught by one Ayurvedic doctor. There is one doctor called Leela. His father treated Prabhupada and he is also taking course. There is a course called self-healing course. Actually when you eat which is digestible for you, it will become healthy. It is not equal to the amount of prasada. Actually, yes, Bhagavad, this is actually just reminding me to read Bhagavad. Maybe I will also read something from Bhagavad. Later we will continue with this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayana Namaskritya Naram Segunara Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tattva Jayavadire Nashtapraya Saraswati Bhagavata Sivya Bhagavati Uttamastake Bhakti Bodhinashaki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 27, text number 20. Kvachi Tattva Avamarshena Nirvritam Bhayam Ulvanam Anivritta Nimittatva Guna Pratya Vadishtade. What meaning? Kechi. In a certain case, Tattva, the fundamental principle. Avavarshena, by reflecting upon. Nirvrittam, avoided. Bhayam, fear. Ulpanam, greed. Anivritta, not satiated. Not cheated. Nirmit Tattva, since the cause, Puna, again. Pratya Vadishtade, it's appeared. Translation, purport given by his even if a great fear of bondage is avoided by mental separation and inquiry into the fundamental principle, it may still appear again, since its cause has not ceased. Purport. The material bondage is caused by the putting oneself under the control of matter because of false ego for lording it over material nature. Bhagavad Gita 7.29 stated, Ichat Dvesha Samuddena. Two kinds of propensities arise in the living entity. One propensity is Icha, which means desire to lord over the material nature or to be as great as Supreme Lord. Everyone desires to be the greatest personality in this material world. Divesa means envy. When one becomes envious of Krishna or Supreme Personality of Godhead, one thinks, why should Krishna be the all and all? I am as good as Krishna. These two items, desire to be the Lord and the envy of the Lord, are beginning cause of the material bondage. As long as a philosopher, sermonist or voidist has some desire to be supreme, to be everything, or to deny existence of God, the cause remains. There is no question of liberation. Devahuti has intelligently says, one may theoretically analyze and says, that by knowledge he has become freed by actually as long as the cause exists, he is not free. Bhagavad Gita confirms that after performing such a preparation activities for many births, which one actually come his real consciousness and surrender unto Supreme Lord Krishna, then fulfillment of his research in knowledge is actually achieved. There is a gulf of difference between theoretical freedom and actual freedom from the material body. Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam 10:14 says that if one give up the auspicious path of devotional service and simply try to know things by speculation, one wastes his valuable time. Klesyanti ye kevala bodha nabde. The result of such labor of love is simply labor. Jai Shri Jagannath. There is no other result. The labor of speculation is ended only by exhaustion. The example is given that there is no benefit in husking the skin of an empty paddy. The rice is already gone. Similarly, by the speculative process, one cannot free from the material bondage, but the cause still exists. One has to nullify the cause, and then effect will be nullified. This is explained by the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the following verse. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. Actually, here Prabhupada explaining there is no use of speculating. What is your name, Prabhu? Maheshwar Chandra Das. Instead of asking to him directly, I am speculating his name is not Pradyumna, his name is not Aniruddha. Actually, I will not get his name at all. Just a simple way. Similarly, the Krishna conscious is very simple. No need to have so many speculation. Actually, Guru goes like this, no speculation. Sanyapyasta sunya jnana karma dhanam. We should not go to speculating knowledge, we should not become a fruit, actually what is karma means fruity nature. हमको क्या मिलेगा? Actually, they are chanting this mantra of our some song of about Janam Devi, Putram Devi. हमको ये चाहिए, ये karma होता है. ज्ञान होता है वो preparation. वो ऐसा नहीं, वैसा नहीं. Actually, नहीं, it will not take you anywhere. Actually, here mentioned Bhagavad Gita. Actually, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prabhajyate Vasudeva Sarvata. Actually, the speculative knowledge should reach the place where surrender to Krishna. Then it's Nehaya Karma Dharmaya Na Prahaya Kalpate Na Tirtha Pada Sevaya Jivan Ki Utpati. Actually, whatever we are doing, Nehaya Karma, all our karma should go to Karma. Nehaya Karma Dharmaya Na Prahaya Kalpate. Dharma go to renunciation. But renunciation should go to service to Krishna. Actually, a rich person is walking in the street and he has money. Oh, this money bus like this has so much of money inside. As while walking, it fell down. Actually, there is three kind of people saw the same thing. One person thought, okay, now Krishna sent me money, so I snatched that money and used it. That's first person. Then second person thought, this is nothing to do with me. When I go to take that money, maybe it will have so many legal problems or so many things. So I avoid to take. A third person they went to that place, he saw that, he took that money purse and saw the address of that rich person. And which is best? Third one. Confirm. Similarly, this material world is not belongs to us. Sometimes Karmi think, oh, Krishna gave so much enjoyment, I will enjoy. That is one. Sometimes this Gnani thinks, by enjoyment will get discussed. Actually, there is a one, like a Buddhist say, desire is the cause of all problem. Asaye, Allah Kumbhathukul Pali. The desire is the root cause of all the problem. So we don't desire. That is Gnani. But devotees know. This world is created by the Lord. Janma Yaske Zorvaya Nikarsa Start Krishna is created this world. So let us use for this service. Actually, when you use for Krishna's service, you will also get enjoyment automatically. Like a servant, he serves his master. Actually, if master is in the AC room, when he wants to serve his master, he also in the AC room, he will also get the benefit. Very simple. When you give enjoyment to the others, you get automatic enjoyment. But if you give enjoyment to Krishna, not only you, the whole world is happy. You put water in the wood, the whole tree becomes flourish. Similarly, no need to help each and every living entity separate. Make connection with Krishna. Actually, sometimes when we give food for one person, his one time problem is solved. When you arrange a job, his whole life the problem is solved. When you give Krishna consciousness to a person, actually janma उनको उपकार होता है. That's why you should give Krishna consciousness. That is the highest welfare for this world. किसी को भला चाहता है, उनको भक्ति देना. भक्ति कैसा देना है? Actually, anyone's कोई देखा है, कभी-कभी माँ बेटा को चाहता है. हमें इस पर सुसाल है. इतना आपने वो देखा. Actually, what is the trick? Actually, she used to make him to eat. Sometimes he used to sing some songs, feed them, and sometimes he saw some visuals. Like this, somehow or other, वो पूरा उनको पेट भरना चाहता है. So that is the mood of mother. Similarly, a preacher should have this kind of tendency. Oh, I try to give Krishna consciousness, but no one is taking. This is normally the, actually when we ask somebody to preach, they will say this, the feedback. Then आदमी से कोशिश क्या है बात तेरे लिए कोई नहीं लेता है. But we pray like Prabhupada, then you can think. What Prabhupada prayer? Oh my Lord, I am simply praying for your mercy, so that I will be able to convince them about the message. What is the secret of that prayer? Actually, he didn't ask them, make them devotee. He didn't ask Krishna make them devotee. Not only he used to make our relative become devotee, friends become devotee. We asked Krishna. It's good. But better, we asked Krishna, वो भक्त बनने के लिए हम क्या करना है? कैसा उनको बात करना है? कैसा उनको भक्ति के लिए ले आना है? We should pray to Lord like this. We should ask Krishna how actually what is how to act in such a way they should inspire. That is the secret. We should pray to Lord. Actually, when we go for preaching, Krishna, use me as you like. Actually, according to their mood, like how the mother somehow finds some trick to fill his. Actually, till the child got from the stomach, mother will not come. Similarly, a devotee should create, actually he should create new technology. Like I remember when the Corona came, 2000. Actually, normally, when my Guru Maharaj come to the South India, some people should go to that particular town and meet. But when Corona comes, he cannot come outside. But what he did, he used this Zoom and he entered into each and every devotee's house and saw how they were sitting together. See, when he comes physically, he meets few people. But through Zoom, he made everyone. So he used the bad situation for increase the preaching. From there we went and we started preaching new. So we should whatever somehow or other make them good. Like once actually Prabhupada is talking with a person, he is fond of the car race. And Prabhupada is talking half an hour about car. How to do such thing? Our spiritual master is talking about car. What is this? And they couldn't understand. After half an hour, he thought he was also, his body also like a car. And he relayed everything and this is the way of preaching. We should not preach over whatever our senior would put, I will repeat. We should not repeat like a tape recorder. We should repeat according to the, it's like devotees means they are like a doctor. Doctor, when he tell they will see the pulse, then they will do this. Like this, we should check their pulse. Actually, some town has their different mentality. When you go to particular town, you should check up the pulse of the town. Then preach accordingly. Don't preach. Actually, I am very straightforward. I just listen my Guru Maharaj, I just repeat. That's not preaching. Preaching means there's a kala tatra. You should know the time, place, circumstance. According to that, you should give Krishna consciousness. Now the time is up. So I stop with this. I read out why you have any questions, anything. Because I used to take center of English because I have some difficulty with Hindi. So we can yes, sir. And if you have any question, doubts, please ask. Yeah. Actually, the same thing happened. The Prabhu is asking the question. Actually, we should give prasadam to all living entities, not only the human beings. It's true. Actually, once Prabhupada saw a small bug, he asked him to put that bug into the half-flower plant. Okay. But he gets some prasadam. Similarly, whatever actually first we should do to the Vaishnavas, Brahmanas, all the living entities. Actually, even in the modern time, some temples they don't allow some people inside the temple, but they give prasadam to everything. Prasadam sabko hota hai. Not only human beings, all the living entities have right to take prasadam. And the prasadam never get contaminated. There is a question when Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, they are celebrating their big cake. And one dog came and take one piece of the cake. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati saw that one, all the devotees they think, oh, this is contaminated. No, but where did the dog take class? No, I will take from that. Prasadam never get contaminated. Even I will know that Raghunath was fighting to take the prasadam drainage. So this is not immediate. Because we are not in the level, we are not have that immunity. This is very bad. Okay, actually this is, I love to talk about prasad. Actually, I will give one tips. They have strong desire to take prasad. They are very bad all the parts of the world. You should have strong desire to take only prasad. You think वो vegetarian, वो Jain food चलता है, you will not get prasad. You have strong desire, Krishna. Once we went to, there is a place called Srirangam. Actually, myself, that was at that time, I was a brahmachari. I stayed in Srirangam for like years as a brahmachari. So that time, they are just coming back from Mayapur. On the way, there is a place called the Valesa. From there, you can go to Srirangam. Myself and another brahmachari, his name is Srirangam. Both are brahmachari. And I have only 100 rupees. I got off from the train, but I have like a return ticket is there. I got out at Bageshwar. Then they told, because now time is up, there is no bus, there is no rickshaw, nothing, you cannot go to. Otherwise, you have to, that time this is like 20 years ago. You have a taxi, you have to do 100 rupees for each. When you go to 100 apartment. Otherwise, if you want to stay in Balesar, the Balasu, you have to do 100 rupees. They ask you what to do. You pray to Krishna what to do. Then we took a rickshaw 15 rupees. After bus stand, we did that. They also told nothing is there. But Krishna suddenly one tracks came. They are telling, this is not my usual trip. Because I take my daughter back to my home and play. I will drop you 2 kilometers before the Srirangam. It took us, give them only 10 rupees. We drop at that particular place. Then almost the sun is setting. You know, east side, sunset very early. So sun is setting. That time I am a little strict in our meeting. I take only 2 times prasad. Night I don't take it. But the another brahmachari he stayed long time in my book, he take good amount of rice. The Bengali style, there is one system. They just put a small mountain and make a then dal. But for them is for us it's not possible. Okay, he asked for the brahmachari, but then we started walking 1 kilometer. We saw a place called Gaudiya. We entered inside, we attended the Sandhya Arati, and they gave wonderful travel. We stayed there overnight. Next day morning, just after Mangala we started, but still the darkness is there. I don't know the exact time, but the darkness is there. Some dogs are back walking. They have to pass the 1 kilometer to reach the Srirangam. Suddenly 2 vans came. They asked, I said, "Kaisa jana hai Srirangam?" And I got in one van, another van. Just 1 kilometer, we reached the Srirangam. They gave, but what if they have wonderful production? You see, as well as they have some yellow color sweet rice. We took nice prasadam, we came back. Actually, wherever you are, if you have a strong desire, Krishna will hire you. The similar is in the east side. In the west side also it's happened. We went to Kaloni. 6 o'clock we started at Jaipur. We reached 12 o'clock. Just the temple going close. Just in the west, we saw the Darshan, wonderful Darshan. After Darshan, I did my Gayatri and Mota girl came from Mataji. Said Mataji. Swamiji, Prasad Chahi, she gave wonderful big thali. Rice, dal, sabji, sweet rice, everything is there. Chapati, everything is there. And we thought it's very big quantity, so we share. Myself, another devotee was there. He's a regional secretary for Gaya. He was with me and he started doing his diet. Again, that Mataji, this Swamiji took Prasad. Again, we didn't ask the Lord also what about prasad. We just when you take that, automatically अपने आप से प्रसाद मिलता है. इच्छा होने से प्रसाद का कोई काम नहीं. Even the midst of forest also you get prasad. But you should be strong this year. You should not like say, okay, vegetarian खाता है, fruits खाता है. You have strong desire you get. It's in the south also it's happened. Once I visited to Vijayawada. That time, people have I don't know, I thought there is a temple which is in the outskirts. So we cannot go reach there. What to do? Go to the food, there's a food shop, take something like that. Just till I am rushing towards the food shop, two devotees came in this hotel. They are telling now Radhayatra collection is going on, Prabhu. We have one city center is also there. Go there. We went there, attended the Sandhya Arati, we gave wonderful prasadam. Then also they put me back to the bus where I come back to. So any place, any situation, इच्छा होने से क्या मिलता है? प्रसाद मिलता है. We should be chaste for prasadam. We should be start to become chaste for only prasadam. Okay, if anybody like to pray with me, you can pray like this. Krishna, I will accept only prasadam. Thank you. जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, नाम संकीर्तन की जय, महाप्रसादम की जय, प्रेमानंद जय। Thank you. Maybe 5 minutes this we can off பண்ணிடலாம். ஒரு 10 minutes tell about Srirangam.